Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary channel. I'm Sammy, your host. Today, we're diving into The Merchant of Venice by William Shakespeare, a complex play that intertwines themes of mercy, justice, revenge, and the clash between cultures. First performed in the late 16th century, this play remains a powerful exploration of human behavior and societal norms. Let's dive into the key events and storylines so you'll feel like you've read it cover to cover. The Merchant of Venice begins in Venice, where Antonio, a wealthy merchant, is feeling inexplicably melancholy. His close friend Bassanio needs a large sum of money to court Portia, a wealthy heiress. Antonio's funds are tied up in his merchant ships currently at sea, so he agrees to borrow the money on Bassanio's behalf from Shylock, a Jewish moneylender. Shylock, who has been mistreated by Antonio for his usury and religion, agrees to lend the money on one condition. If Antonio fails to repay the loan on time, Shylock will be entitled to a pound of Antonio's flesh. Antonio, confident that his ships will return soon and he can repay the loan, agrees to the bond. Meanwhile, in Belmont, Portia is bound by her deceased father's will to marry whoever chooses correctly among 3 caskets, 1 gold, 1 silver, and 1 lead. Suitors from around the world come to try their luck. Portia favors Bassanio, but she must wait and hope he chooses correctly. Back in Venice, Bassanio receives the money and sets off to Belmont. In his absence, Antonio's ships are reported lost at sea, leaving him unable to repay Shylock. Shylock, enraged by his daughter Jessica's elopement with Lorenzo, a Christian, and her conversion to Christianity, becomes even more determined to exact his revenge on Antonio. Bassanio arrives in Belmont and chooses the correct casket, the lead one, winning Portia's hand in marriage. At the same time, Bassanio learns of Antonio's dire situation and immediately returns to Venice to help his friend. Portia and her maid Nerissa, disguised as men, follow him, with Portia planning to intervene in the trial. In court, Shylock demands his pound of flesh, refusing any monetary compensation. Portia, disguised as a young lawyer named Balthazar, arrives to defend Antonio. She first appeals to Shylock's sense of mercy, delivering the famous speech, "The quality of mercy is not strained." When Shylock refuses to relent, Portia cleverly interprets the bond's terms, stating that Shylock is entitled to the flesh but not a drop of Antonio's blood. Since it is impossible to take the flesh without spilling blood, Shylock's claim is void. Portia further argues that Shylock, as an alien in Venice, conspired to kill a citizen, which carries the penalty of forfeiture of his property and possibly his life. The Duke of Venice spares Shylock's life but confiscates half of his wealth, which is given to Antonio. Antonio, showing mercy, returns Shylock's half of the wealth on the condition that Shylock converts to Christianity and bequeaths his property to Lorenzo and Jessica upon his death. Shylock, broken and defeated, agrees. The play concludes with the couples returning to Belmont. Bassanio and Portia, along with Gratiano and Nerissa, who have also married, joyfully reunite. News arrives that Antonio's ships have miraculously returned safely, restoring his wealth. The play ends on a note of reconciliation and celebration, though the underlying issues of justice and mercy, as well as the treatment of Shylock, leave lingering questions about the nature of human compassion and the harshness of societal laws. The Merchant of Venice is a powerful exploration of the complexities of human nature, highlighting themes of mercy versus justice, the consequences of prejudice, and the transformative power of love and forgiveness. Shakespeare's rich characters and intricate plot continue to provoke thought and discussion, making this play an enduring masterpiece. In conclusion, The Merchant of Venice by William Shakespeare is a thought-provoking play that delves into the intricacies of human emotions and societal norms. Its exploration of themes like mercy, justice, and prejudice continues to resonate, offering timeless insights into the human condition. Thank you for tuning in to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary channel. If you enjoyed this summary, please subscribe, like, and share it with your friends. Until next time, happy reading.